emotions. Then anauliza, ala, kwa nini? When we meet, I tell him, unajua ukitaka nikusaidie nipigie nikiwa kwa nyumba, nilikuwa kwa ofisi. Na kwa ofisi so I did my job. Now you want me to call this askari and tell him fungua? Kwani ni mwenda wazimu akifunga? Si alifunga kwa sababu. Are we together? Ladies and gentlemen, I think you buy that. If you do, you're going to be the happiest person in this world. Lakini ukikuja hapa kila siku, unangoja tukuite sijui wewe ni nani. We start bowing ukipita. Nani alikwambia hiyo? Tunaelewana CS? Yeah. If you are looking for emotions, they are a lot in your house and in your family. Go get them. Hapa wacha tufanye alafu tukikutana jioni, now tukitoka hapa, look for me. Kwanza I like dancing, nipeleke dancing. Yeah, take me out, hata nitafute nikakunywe coffee. We can have coffee. Huko tuongee na usilete maneno ya kazi wapi? Kule tukikutana usianze kuniambia unajua as we are taking coffee, lakini unajua Wambogo si mtu mzuri, nitakuchapa coffee. Maneno ya Wambogo kuja uniambie kwa ofisi, lakini tukikutana pale, let's have coffee, let's enjoy ourselves. Nipewe na wewe upewe, tuendelee. Kazi itafanyi. Do you get that, what I'm talking about? Yeah. Now, unlike last year's performance contracts, there is a paradigm shift to output-based performance contracts. As you are aware, iko watu wanaitwa Gen Z, who are now demanding accountability for results more than ever. And at that point, I want to ask the powers that be, including my president, Mr. President, wake up and smell the coffee. I have listened to you and I have heard what you are trying to do. Those are outdated methods. Maneno ya kuleta Raila, wa Kenya walichoka zamani, ameletwa mara mingi. Hiyo maneno ya kuleta akina Kalonzo, Mr. President, this is a new dispensation, and you know, believer, and I know you read the Bible, the story about new wine and old wine skins. It will not work. It is important, if you are dealing with new wine, we deal with new wine skins. Let us look at what we are doing as a country. It is time to listen to Kenyans. It's not to bulldoze them. We saw our president come out one day on fire, and we wondered, Mr. President, do you know whom you are talking to? The Gen Z have no business listening to threats. It's time to talk to them. Do not try to bring outdated old methods for new problems. New problems will require new solutions. And Wazungu say, when you try to do things the same way and expect different results, you ingine munaelewa. Mine is to say, even for ourselves as we do, as a county government, we must be a listening government that will listen and engage with the citizenry. We cannot wake up and start kifua apana. It's talk to them, listen to them. And I will tell you this, even in your own homes, you will be shocked. These are not the days you used to come home with a pair of jeans and tell your son, nimekununulia jeans, utavaa wewe. It is time to sit and engage. Mnataka jean ama wanakuambia ndio lakini leta pesa tukajinunuli. Wewe unakuja na jean mzuri lakini wao wanataka ile iko na mashimo huko. Na wewe umenunua ile mzuri unaita ati, yeah, this is the levis we used to wear when we were young. They laugh at you, they tell you, hiyo ni yako, leta pesa, anakuja na ingine iko na shimo hapa, iko ingine shimo hapa, wewe unakaa tu unasema, okay, please, hiyo shimo irudi. To the Gen Zs, there are no two ways at their point of need. If indeed any of their demands is crazy, let us explain to them. But if there is development expenditures, this is something we must be doing. Number two, for us, what we had now yesterday should have been something that we were able to track. We selected these projects, we started working on them, they were advertised this particular time, they were tendered, they were done. You know, it's a transparency. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, even for ourselves and for you, do not underestimate the power of those people. You will assume them, you will shoot them, you will push them, but I can tell you, like they say, the harder you push, the greater they become. When you think, just like, and you know, it is important that this country realizes this is an reemergence of the youth of the 1950s that went fighting for us. This is the same way they started and went to the forest and brought us independence. So let us engage with them. Let us listen to them. They are our children. Let us stop calling them KFC eaters. Let us stop using those derogatory terms that we are, because those are leaders who have lost touch with the ground. If you are in touch with the ground, you will know that those young men and women mean business. They have been to school. They have degrees. You cannot offer them jobs. All you are telling them is that they become masons. Who told you that is exactly why they went to school? It's not the way to handle. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to ensure accountability for every shilling we receive. And therefore, I expect a high level of accountability in all the county projects and programs. And this should be demonstrated through value, addition, and also resonate with the expectations of the citizen. None of us is here, including myself, to serve their own interests. We are here to serve the interests of the people of Nyeri, who woke up one morning, voted for me and my deputy, voted for my MCAs, voted for my MPs. We are here for them, not to tell them what to do, but to serve them. And that is the difference. When you start talking to the electorate, instead of listening to them, you get where we are as a nation. But however, they say power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Let us check and watch that. None of us is immune to that. Sometimes there are small devils who talk to us when you are sleeping and they tell you, Mr. Governor, you are just second to God. You are a big man, because everywhere you pass, everybody calls you Your Excellency. No, don't allow those titles get into you. Mr. Chief Officer, Mr. CEC, Mr. Director. You cannot see people because you are too senior. No, it shouldn't. See the people, talk to them, let them give you their, and you know, from experience I can tell you, the people you see here, they are not interested in what you have. They are interested in giving you their problems and telling you how you can solve them. Let us engage with them. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, may I also emphasize the importance of teamwork and continuous engagement within all departments. Let us improve our inter and intra communication to ensure we economize on the scarce resources. Sometimes I wonder when I look at people who are all going to Naivasha for a meeting, but we have to take 37 vehicles there because every officer must travel in a vehicle, feeling good about it. You know, feeling good about it. Okay, I have nothing to say because it's your right. But then you are the first person to tell me, Governor, we have no fuel. And I want to laugh at you. And I said, if you are a wise man, ungeambia Zuo, sinaona uko na nafasi, why don't we travel together? And we go talking. Urarue hiyo mafuta yake yako ikae. Sababu hata ikibaki, hutaniletea, si bado ni yako. So those are some of the things, but you know, human beings, ego. That is why I try my level best to set the best example. How many vehicles do I use? How many people know how I travel? I have one vehicle and one other vehicle, 2 vehicles. Oh, I'm told by chief, oh, governor, that is not allowed. You need to have another one just in case ile itaharibika. Alafu uko na ya askari, uko na ya press. So, governor akitoka hapa ako na gari 60. Na mimi niko kwa gari kamo. In fact, when we are going somewhere with my DG, ni vile tu tunaambiwa na sheria tusiende pamoja. I want him to sit next to me, tuende tukiongea. Yani tukitoka hatutakuwa deputy na governor, sababu tumeenda na gari moja, tutakuwa tumebadilika. These are some of the things we need to ask ourselves. As public servants, do we really need all that? Anyway, let me conclude by giving the following policy directions. Number one,